Hi everyone. Happy New Year. Happy 2019. Time flies. I think it's the third working day here in China in the new year. I wish that 2019 will be a happy, healthy, and wealthy one for all of you. Welcome to Spooky2 Coffee Time, episode 8. This is Echo Lee, and normally during each episode, we will spend some time talking about the news happened in the previous week, keeping our lovely users updated. And after that, we will talk about an interesting topic. And this week, we will talk about essential oil. I will share screen first. Oh, okay. Okay, it's a little bit closer now. How's it now? How's the voice now? Sorry. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you, Camilla. Share screen. Okay. Play. It was holiday season last month. We had Thanksgiving holiday, Christmas, and the New Year. It's it's all about even in the atmosphere, you can feel the holiday feeling. In our office, there's a tradition, and we have been doing this for about 3 or 4 years. Every year during Christmas time, we will, every one of us will prepare a gift. This gift is for who? Well, we don't know, but we will put into here, we'll put all of the gifts here, and we will sticker our names on the wall. When Christmas comes, we all gather together and we pick up a name. Like for me, if I got the name of John, I would go to search for the gift from John. And normally it starts 10 days before the holiday. So the first day you see that there's only 1 or 2 gifts, and the second day 3 to 4, and the last day you see that there are about 30 or 60 gifts, and it's feeling really, we all feel very excited about it for almost 10 days. And this year when this happens, I was in New Zealand, so I couldn't attend to this activity. So I secretly prepared 30 gifts for all of our girls and boys. After they finished this activity, they get a gift of one gift from us. And later on, our girls sent a photo to me. Every time when I see the smiling faces of our girls and boys, that lights up my day. They were really happy. The gifts are really small, but it really lights up their day and my day. Well, looking back at 2018, our girls and boys were working really hard. They have created a lot of blogs, Q&As, collected a lot of Q&As from different sources, including the Facebook group and forum, and also the emails. Also, John has done the summer episode, summer videos, one each week. We have also started another summer program called Natural Health Secrets in 2018. Until now, I think we've already got about 40 to 50 episodes of Natural Health Secrets. We invited a very good friend of ours. His name is Yulai, and each week he talks about the natural therapy for some problems, including parasites killing, candida killing, and cold. Yeah, all of the problems that's common at home, so that we can be our own doctors for ourselves and our families. So our girls last week collected 10 popular blogs, the most 10 popular 10 most popular blogs and most popular Q&As, videos, summer videos, natural health secrets videos, and also the training videos, Spooky2 training videos. You can go to spooky2-more.com and go to the blog section. You can read all these 5 blogs. It has 10. It has the links for all of the videos and the Q&As and the summer videos. I just read it this morning, and I found that it's very helpful. For example, if you go to the blogs, if you go and check the most popular blogs, you can find how to get rid of a mold using Spooky2 Rife machine, and Rife frequencies for cancer using Spooky2 meridian frequencies. Diseases dictionary. I'm not sure whether you know that we have a diseases dictionary in Spooky2. We collected all of the recommended frequencies for specific problems, and those programs have been proven to be effective for those specific problems. You can go and check in this blog, or you can directly go to the navigation of spooky2-more.com, the resource on the navigation. On the resource, there is one called the Disease Dictionary. It's very helpful, very useful. You can go there and check it. And also you can find the right frequency list, the spine frequencies from the most popular blogs. In Natural Health Secrets, as I just mentioned, you can find the truth about Candida, everything you need to know about parasites infection. Well, also some spiritual one, like the most important question to ask yourself to achieve total well-being in your life, and how to heal yourself naturally and become your own doctor. That is actually why we started this Natural Health Secrets program. So if you didn't know this before, you can go to spooky2videos.com, or you can go to YouTube and search for Spooky2 Rife. Then go to our channel and you can find Natural Health Secrets. Well, top 2 Spooky2 Q&As, you can find gum or tooth abscess, day and night use for cancer protocol, or weight management for Spooky2, which many people are interested in. And I think I'm interested in it now because I've gained a lot of weight during this holiday season. Suggestions for neurodegenerative diseases. Use Spooky2 to switch on your immune system. All are very good. It's a collective knowledge, a collective wisdom from thousands of Spooky2 users. And top 10 Summer one-on-one with John. John has been doing Spooky2 Summer since since April 2017, and he has done more than 80 episodes, probably close to 90 episodes now, and there are many popular ones. In his summer, every week we invite an expert, and he talks about his expertise and answers all of the questions from our audiences. So it's very interesting, and the topics are very wide. There are time dilation, and there are magnetism, nutrients. And I can see here that the top 10, you can find the colloidal silver and the PMF therapy. You can also find the staying healthy and the narrow of bio warfare, GMOs, and geoengineering. Or you can find some topics about Spooky2, like the basics of Spooky2 software, biofeedback, and Q&A, the anatomy of Spooky2 Rife system. So go to spooky2videos.com or go to our blogs and find out these interesting topics. Well, this week we'll talk about the interesting topic. We'll talk about essential oil. Here is a part of my own collection of essential oils. I have probably about more than 100 different essential oils. And I'm very proud that sometimes people call me family doctor, like my parents call me family doctor. And I'm especially proud of myself that when they have some problems, I can just pick out a specific essential oil and tell them how to use it. And after a while, they tell me that they feel much better. So I really feel that this is a very good ad at home. So I'm sharing with our audiences today how to use some of the common essential oils. Before we go to details about the essential oils, some specific essential oils, I would like to share 3 common application methods. Now I heard that my phone was beeping, so I assume that there are some questions. From Wesley Gimbra. Oh, is there a holiday right frequency? Actually, there is a holiday essential oil. I will share later on, but I'm not sure about holiday right frequency. You can go to Spooky2 software and search for holiday, or you can, search for some essential oil actually has the holiday effect, like wild orange. Yeah, it makes you feel very happy. Or wild orange is a very good one. That's the one I use for aromatic, for using, well, this one here, diffuse. Like aromatic, the first application is aromatic, and the first way is using a diffuser. I'm having a diffuser working besides me now, and it was very funny because normally in morning I put 1 or 2 drops in the 1 or 2 drops of wild orange in the diffuser, and so I did the same thing in the morning this morning. And I realized that it's actually not a good idea because I was a little bit nervous when I do the summer, when I do the coffee time. And wild orange actually makes me feel a little bit more excited. So I stopped the diffuser and added several drops of lavender. Calms me down. But still, you can see that wild orange takes its effect. I'm still very excited now, but it's a very, very good one for you to to excite yourself, to lift yourself, especially when you feel down, feel blue. Another way for aromatic is inhale from cup to hands. That's your personal diffuser. You can, for example, here I'm having wild orange again. I won't choose wild orange because I'm too excited now. I will change to lavender now. I'll put 1 or 2 drops of lavender on my in my palm, and I do this. Oh, it's nice work. I think I'm more soothing now. Or you can inhale from the oil bottle. Do this. Okay, I calmed down a little bit now. The fourth way, you can wear an oil pendant here, so you can always smell the oil. I have actually some other ways of doing aromatic. The first way is sometimes I don't have diffuser at hand, and also I don't want to, keep my hands here for. I don't want to keep my hands here for some time, so I would put a little bit here. Then the oil will keep going into my nose so I can smell it, and it actually works very well. But be careful not to use not to put some very strong essential oil here, because if the skin in our face is very sensitive, we have to be careful. And if you do want to use it this way, you can use some carrier oil like fraction, like coconut oil. You can use a virgin coconut oil or fractionated coconut oil. Or there's another way, which I do not use very often, but it's still a very good idea to use it. You can have a barrel of warm water or hot water, and then put 1 or 2 drops or several drops of the essential oil. And then you put your face on the above the barrel. When the essential oil evaporates, because the water is very warm and hot, your the hair hole will open up, and the essential oil will go very easily into your skin and blood. So it's a very good way of doing this, of using applying essential oil into your face through aromatic methods. Now I see some messages coming out. I hope I know how to use it. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, I'm not very familiar with this. Well, chat. Oh, yeah, Kamala is saying that if it is a doTERRA wild orange, I add a drop or 2 to my water, drinking water. Yes, it is a very good way. That's actually the third application method I will talk about. And why Kamala is mentioning about doTERRA, because when you take the essential oil internally, it's very important to have a high quality essential oil, and it has to be a therapeutic grade. doTERRA is a therapeutic grade, so make sure it is therapeutic grade before you take it internally. Thank you, Kamala. Okay, I'll share screen again. Oh, more chat. Oh, thank you. Okay, share screen. Sorry. The second way is topical. The first you can apply to area of pain or of concern, but please remember that some essential oils are very strong and it can cause how do you say allergies or uncomfort to your skin. So for example, oregano, never apply oregano directly to your skin without carrier oil. And also the frankincense. Frankincense is also very strong. But when I apply frankincense to my body, if it's a sensitive part of my body, like my face, I always use carrier oil. I had a very bad experience before. I will introduce later on, because today I will talk about frankincense in details, because this is my favorite essential oil. So I will talk about this in details later on. And the second way, you can apply under your nose, back of your neck, and the forehead or wrists. For example, if you use peppermint, in summer, you are in a very important meeting, but being ourselves, we are really sleepy, and we just want to, we don't want to miss a very important part in the meeting. So put one drop of peppermint here at the top of our, not our tongue, at the top of our here. I don't know which part it is here, or and also a little bit here and some here, forehead, and also the wrists. It will help us. It will we will not be sleepy right away. And for lavender, if you have sleeping problems at night, you can apply one here, or put one drop here and massage, and also here, because I have, every time when I go overseas, I have sleeping problems, dealing with time difference. So I always bring lavender with me. This way it can help me soothe right away. And normally after within half an hour, I would go to sleep. To affect the whole body, you can apply the essential oil to the bottoms of our feet, our spine, or navel, or you can, or ears, well, or sometimes under your tongue, because these places have a lot of reflexology points of different organs at different parts of our body. So you can apply essential oils around at these parts, and to affect the whole body, or you can apply the essential oil at a specific point, reflexology point on the our hands, our feet, our spine, ears, and the tongue, to work on a specific organ or parts of our body. Not sure whether I say it clearly. That's the first way. Like a specific organs or body systems apply to reflexology points. But and these places like ears, hands, or feet, or spine are also a very good place to apply for the whole body. It depends on which part you apply the essential oil. Or you can add a warm compress or massage to drive oils deeper into body tissues. For example, if you have a fracture, or if you break your nerves, then you want to apply some of some of the healing essential oils over those parts, and you want to help your body absorb the essential oil fast, you can wet the towels using the hot water and put over your body. It will help your body absorb the essential oil much faster. It's when you apply the essential oils to our body, keep in mind that sometimes you may need to apply the carrier wave. Like here, this is a coconut oil, a carrier oil, sorry. I always confuse between frequencies and essential oil. You can use the coconut oil. If you don't have coconut oil, you can also use the what is it? The sorry, I think I'm not quite myself now, a little bit nervous. But there are a lot of carrier oil you can use. If you apply the carrier oil first on your body before other essential oil, it will be not so good for the, it will not be so good for the absorption, for your body to absorb it. So I normally recommend to apply the essential oil first and then put coconut oil over the essential oil, because in this way it can prevent the essential oil from evaporation, and also it will not prevent the body from absorbing it fast. So yeah, that's my way of using it. But if you have your ways, you know, but both way it's very good. And the third application method is internal. You can put a drop or two, just like what I mentioned before. When you use it internally, it's very, very important to get therapeutic grade essential oil. You can put a drop or two of oil under your tongue and under your tongue for two reasons. One is because your tongue has a lot of reflexology points to other parts of your body, other organs. And another reason is that when you put under your tongue, it goes to your blood immediately. And that's why in China, we, you know, for people with heart problems, there's a Chinese traditional medicine called 速效救心丸. That means save your heart immediately. So whenever we see some people have a heart attack on the street, we always put that tablet under their tongue, because if you make them drink it, or if you put some, how do you say, when you put it under their tongue, and the effect go into their blood immediately, and they can get back to life like within seconds, because when they have heart attack, they do not have much time to waste. So this is very important, and this is a very good way. We can actually use this way for many things. When you see something very bad happens, put something that can take effect under the tongue. It can go into their blood, go into their body system very fast. Drink a few drops in a glass of water. For example, in the morning, every morning, when we wake up, I would always drink a cup of water, and sometimes I put some drops of lemon and lemon essential oil and grapefruit essential oil in the water. But later on, I found out, because you know, Chinese people and Western people are different. Western people, they drink cold water. They can drink cold water, but Chinese people, we need warm or even hot water. I found that if I put lemon essential oil in the warm or hot water, either it can evaporate very fast, or if if I try to avoid the evaporation by drinking as fast as possible, the evaporation of the essential oil will come from my noses, and that's not a good experience. So later on, I stopped drinking essential oil directly from the water. Instead, I put a few drops of oil in an empty capsule and then swallow, because Chinese people drink warm and hot water. With that, the evaporation of the essential oil makes us feel very bad. And here's some capsules. Every morning, I take one or two capsules with different essential oils. One is for detoxing, and using lemon essential oil and grapefruit essential oil. And the other is for some specific problems. And I would use some specific essential oil to tackle that problem. Well, I just introduced the 3 basic ways of applying essential oil, and today I will talk about 4 very common specific essential oils, because I have too many essential oils. It's impossible to talk all of them today, but these 4 ones are the ones I always take with me during traveling, because it can do, for me, they can do everything. They can, yeah. Well, the first is a lemon essential oil. It can help losing weight. You can take it internally, like I just said, you need the capsule. You put some drops in the capsules and do it in the one in the morning and the other in the evening. Helps your body lose weight. Help you lose weight, because it takes fat. It dissolve fat. The reason I do not like drinking lemon water is because it's too sour and it's not very good for the teeth. If we drink lemon water every day, over time our teeth will get bad. The second is detoxing. Lemon is especially for detoxing of liver and kidney. So either take internally or massage on feet, for the reason we mentioned before. And I have a secret. Whenever we have visitors at home, I normally put the essential oil in the fruit and also the vegetable. And every time I got wow, why it smells so nice, wow, it tastes so nice, what is your secret? Every time I got this. So if you haven't tried it before, it's very hard for you to understand how good it is. So just try, put 1 or 2 drops of lemon essential oil in when you wash the fruit or vegetable, and just leave the fruit and the vegetables in the water for several minutes in cold water, and then take them out. Not only it will it will make the fruits and vegetables smell very nice, it will also help clean pesticides and parasites. So it's a win-win thing. And degreaser and furniture polish, or if you have problems in cleaning your kitchen, you can also do it this way. You can put 10 or 15 drops of lemon essential oil mixed with water in a glass of a spray bottle. I had, in China each year, during Chinese New Year, we would put some luck stickers on the door and also on our car. But then because it's stuck on the door and the car through glue. When they peel off, it will look very ugly on the door and on the car, and it's almost impossible to clean. But try it this way. You will be amazed. I tried it. My daddy had his car ugly for several months, and I asked him, what happened? Why can't you just wash your car like properly? He told me that it's impossible to take that glue off. So I used it this way. Within 1 minute, the car is back to like new again. He was really, he think I'm very smart. I didn't tell him my secret. When you use lemon essential oil, do not apply it topically during daytime because it's sensitive to UV. And also do not leave it in warm or hot water for a long time. Once in the morning, I pour water into the bottle, and because the water was a little bit too hot, so I decided to leave it for several minutes for it to cool down. And I put some lemon essential oil in the water. After several minutes, I went back. I smelled the water and I couldn't smell anything. So I realized that I wasted all of the lemon essential oil. So do not leave it in warm or hot water for a long time. And that's based on my bad experience. Oh, frankincense. This is my favorite one. I feel that it can do everything. It's really nice, really, really good. It works wonders for healing. When you have wounds or cut, it's very good for healing. Just apply it topically. If, for example, if you have a pimple here on your face and you break it, and you have a very important meeting the next day, you don't want yourself look inflamed here, you just apply frankincense here and massage it, and next day it's like it's gone. But keep in mind that if it's large area, big area on your face, never apply it without carrier oil. Only use it neat when it's a small area. When it's a big area, use it with carrier oil. And scars and stretch marks, the amazing part about this is, if you have already had some scars from some accidents for several years, and in summer you want to wear some dress and the scars looks, a little bit annoying, you apply frankincense on the scars for several months, and you will notice that the scars gradually disappear. But it depends on how severe the scars are and how long it has been there. If it's new, it can disappear very fast. Like if someone has a new accident and got, new scars, it can disappear very fast. But if it has been there for several years and also very bad, then it takes probably, 1 or 2 months. And the very bad scars will almost be gone. Heart and cerebrovascular problems. Plague. In China, I'm not sure whether it's because of the oil we use for cook, or because people are eating a lot of fat meat. A lot of people are having the plague problems. My daddy, I took my daddy to the hospital for a check, for an examination about 2 years ago. He was having headaches while he was sleeping, and it gets worse and worse. So I took him to the hospital, and the doctor found that he had plague here on his blood vessel, in his blood vessel throat part. So I started to do some Spooky2 treatment for him. And meanwhile, I gave my mother a bottle of frankincense essential oil. And I told my mother to apply the essential oil, the frankincense, over this part of my daddy every day, every morning and night, and also here. After a very short while, my daddy told me that his headache was gone, and he never had it again in these 2 years. Well, I think I'm not sure it's purely because of this, but I think that both Spooky2 treatment and the frankincense essential oil takes the effect. My uncle also has some problems. He has problem in walking. It's also it's here. It's this part. Also, the blood vessel plague, I think. So I gave a bottle of essential oil, frankincense essential oil, and I told him to put 2 drops under his tongue every day and then swallow it. He is not getting worse, but well, again, I'm using many other ways for him, but I do think that frankincense is very good. Tumors and cancer and breast cancer prevention. Frankincense is very, very good for healing. So for anyone who has tumor and cancer, I recommend you to apply it, to use it either internally or apply it over the cancer part, or you can put it, if you have Spooky2 Scalar, you can put frankincense essential oil on the transmitter box of the Spooky2 Scalar, especially when you can set up your Spooky2 Scalar across your bed and put essential oil on the transmitter box and enjoy the healing overnight. If someone has the gene of breast cancer, you can, and you are worried, you can apply the frankincense over your breast part and do massage every day, and probably after 2 months, and it will help a lot. General healing, immune system boost. That's why every morning when I take another capsule of essential oil, I always put 1 or 2 drops of frankincense in it. It's because for me, it's like it can do everything. Meditation, prayer, and the focus. Nearly all ancient religions use the frankincense in their spiritual practices, including ancient Egyptians, Greeks, Romans, Christians, Jews, Muslims, Hindus, and Buddhists. Tips: carrier oil is needed when applied to sensitive parts of the body, or if it's children or elderly, or it's an sensitive part of your body. Always remember to use carrier oil. I can see there are messages coming. Danny said that peppermint oil mixed with aloe vera juice is good. I've never tried that, but I will try. And I think both are very refreshing. And I suggest people to try during summertime. From Camilla, Echo, how many drops in each capsule? If you do not, actually, I can't every time when I do that. Funny. It's like a compulse. I have to do that. It's about 12 to 13 drops in 1 capsule. But you can, do it full, or you can just do several drops in one. If you have if you want to combine several different essential oils, then you can put 2 or 3 for each. Or if you want to just use one, then don't use too much. Don't put too much. From Camilla again, I consume frankincense in the capsule, and if yes, how many drops in that capsule, and so frankincense should work on internal scarring as well. I think so, but I do not recommend to put take too many drops of frankincense into our body every day. Some people can be allergic to frankincense, or if frankincense is not just for healing, it can also help with the detoxing. And if too much detoxing, our body cannot take it at one. Cannot take it. So I do not recommend that much, because when I first started using frankincense, I was amazed at how good it is. So I started to take a lot. I took twice a day, and twice a day, 1 capsule a day. That's 12 to 13 drops for each capsule. And after several days, I started to itch everywhere. I have, scratched myself all the time. And then I realized it's because I took too much. My body couldn't take it. And also some people, if their system is very weak, it may cause bleeding inside. Don't take too much. That's my recommendation. Just 2 or 3 drops for each. I don't know how to. You're welcome. Play. Okay. Ginger. It's very important essential oil for women. Why I say it's very important? Again, it's connected to Chinese traditional medicine. Our body is a balance of yin and yang energy. And generally, women has more yin energy and the men has more yang energy. That's why a lot of women find themselves have cold hands and cold feet and cold tummy, and more women has stomach digestion problem, and also during period time we feel not so comfortable, pain. That's because our body is cold. Women's body are colder than men's body generally. Some women are different. Or you're lucky. My body was very, very cold. I couldn't even use turn on the aircon during summertime, and I found my body hurts if the aircon is on, even during summertime. So it was really a suffering for me. And my hands, my feet, always very cold, and I had to wear a lot, but still it's cold from inside. I tried several ways. I can't say that it's, from ginger. It's purely from ginger, but I tried several different ways, and I think it's a combination. I did meditation, especially meditation within scalar field. I found that helps a lot, because when I do meditation in scalar field, I sweating like raining. And I could feel that my body started to get hot and get a balance between yin and yang energy. And another thing I found very, very useful for me is ginger essential oil. I apply essential oil on my feet, do massage on my feet very often. And after the massage, I started to take foot bath. Then the foot bath helps the ginger essential oil go deeper into my body and help my body absorb the good part, the essence of the essential oil. So, I also put several drops of ginger essential oil in the capsule to take it every day. The good thing about ginger essential oil will help with cold hands and feet, increase yang energy, increase qi and blood. So you can, take it internally, massage on tummy and feet and foot, and then do foot baths. It is better to do it in the morning. I'll explain why it is better to do it in the morning. Because we have cycles of 4 seasons, right? Like spring, summer, autumn, winter. That's the cycle of a year. But actually, every day, each day is also a cycle. In the morning, it's the time for the yang to rise, to increase the yang. And in the evening, in Chinese traditional medicine, we say that it's best to store the yin energy. Because ginger helps increase the yang energy, we recommend to use it in the morning. Take it internally in the morning. Do not take it in the evening. Never take it in the evening. But you can still do massage and foot bath in the evening. That part is okay. Don't take it internally in the evening, because evening is supposed to be the part that our body gets the yin energy, not yang energy. And it can help get rid of a cold, flu, and sore throat. Tips: it's best to use ginger essential oil. Yeah, I've already covered that part. I heard something from Max George. Is the essential oil transmitted by scalar methods? Essential oil transmitted by scalar methods. Well, we do have a recommendation of essential oil, of using essential oil with Spooky2 Scalar. Put the essential oil on the transmitter box, on the transmitter coil of the Spooky2 Scalar. And then you sit in between the scalar field, in between the 2 boxes, and then you can enjoy the scalar field plus the essential oil. From Max George, so is the frankincense oil in Spooky2 as effective as essential oil? We do think so. The frequencies running when the essential oil frequencies run by Spooky2, it is emulating the effect of the essential oil. It's not as if you are taking essential oil, but it's emulating the effect of the essential oil. Thank you, Mac. Okay. Lavender. I travel a lot, and I normally have sleep problems, but I'm getting better now because I think it's because my body is getting its balance, and also my immune system is stronger now. So it's sometimes we need to look at our body as full, as a whole, not look into the tiny things. But I do find that if sometimes you have sleep problems. If you can't go to sleep and you've tried many ways, you know, counting sheep, I try that very often, or you know, reading books. When all these things fail, you can try lavender, and it always works within half an hour. Every time I go to sleep within half an hour. And stress and anxiety, that's why I decided to change the wild orange to be lavender in the diffuser in the morning, because I was a little bit nervous. Emotional balance. Migraines and headaches, we can inhale and apply to the temples and back of the neck. Or if you have high blood pressure, you can use pulse points and over hearts and take in a capsule. I will talk a little bit more about sleeping issues, how to use it lavender when you have sleep issues. You can, you know, put some over your temples here and also here behind your ears, and then your pulse here and a little bit here. Don't do too much because it can irritate the skin a little bit. And put some here. This place and this place is for you to inhale. You don't have to do this. Put here and here. This place, it works as a essential oil pendant. But some people, if you have really sensitive skin, don't do it because you really need to go to sleep. And if this part is irritating, it doesn't help. Okay. Yeah, that's the lavender. Anytime when you feel stress, when you feel that you are not yourself, imagine, you know, just put lavender into the diffuser and imagine that you are in the land of lavender. That makes you feel so much better. And I'll talk about the cold balm, because that's the thing I use very, very often when my families have cold. Every time when they say they're having a cold, I actually get a little bit excited because I'm thinking, I can do something. Well, that part is bad. I will make several capsules and I call them cold balm. And I tell them to take 3 times a day, and normally I put ginger, oregano, frankincense, and if you have some other essential oil at hand, you can also put in it like a black pepper, or you can even use the tea tree oil. These all this is, remember, the essential oil are the essence of the plant, of the flower, of the of the nature. So they all have the property of healing. It will not do any harm to you. So if you don't have the essential oil we mentioned, you just take some other essential oil. It will do similar things. A lot of essential oil has healing property. And massage on throat, lungs, spine, and feet. I really enjoy doing massage for my families because I actually enjoy being a family doctor. Or diffuser. Well, when you have a cold, I have a special way of using diffuser. I would put some oregano. Well, don't put too much because oregano is very, very strong. And when you, you know, smell it, when it goes into our lungs, it can be irritating. So don't put too much into the diffuser, just 1 or 2 drops, and put some frankincense and some ginger or some other essential oil. And then, put the diffuser under our noses and then put a towel over us, over me and the diffuser, and then start to do meditation. Do a 20 minutes meditation. During these 20 minutes, you will get the healing from the diffused oregano and frankincense. It works very good. It can go very easily into your lungs. So next time when you have cold, try it this way. Try all 3 ways together, because some cold can be very nasty. It can go into your lungs, your blood, very bad. Okay, let me see whether there are some. From Jamie Lee Houston, how to use essential oil when we only have generator X? Oh, it's very easy. I think if you have generator X, you already have, you must have Spooky remote. So just in Spooky2's database, there are many essential oil frequencies. Here, like I introduced the 4 specific essential oil: lavender, ginger, frankincense, and the lemon today, right? And I checked in the morning in Spooky2 software and I found all of them. There are many, many essential oils in Spooky2 software. Just use it the same way as you use other frequencies. I think in Spooky2 there is a preset of a molecular, all these frequencies are molecular weight frequencies. So use a preset for molecular weight frequencies. I hope I chat, no more chat. Okay. These are just, 4 different, oh, one more thing. I just saw that because I saw the frankincense, right? I said that frankincense is very strong. If you apply big area on your face, on your sensitive skin, it may cause allergies or it may irritate your skin. Then there are also some blend, frankincense blend. You can try. It has been diluted already. I have I have more than 100 essential oils. So if you are interested in essential oil, let me know. And you can tell me what essential oil you are specifically interested in, or you can tell me what problems you want to tackle. Then next time I can, do one coffee time and answer your questions, or I can introduce other essential oils that you are interested in. Okay, thank you very much, and thank you for answering. One more question. Camilla Walker said, "You have excellent information, Echo. Don't be nervous. You are assisting us greatly." Thank you. I personally thank you. I use a frankincense roll by Dotra. Yes, Dotra is a very it's a very good brand, and it's therapeutic grade. So yeah, it's the quality of the essential oil is very important. It matters where it is from, because the terrain, the soil matters, and the environment, the whether it has been polluted also matters, and how the essential oil has been compressed. That part also matters. But Dotter is a very good brand. They take care of all these things, important things. Thank you, Kamala. Your questions helped me a lot. Thank you. Okay, yeah, let me know your questions, or let me know what other essential oils you are interested in, and we will talk about that in the future. Thank you, and Happy New Year, and see you next time. Bye.